Hello everyone on YouTube. Hello everybody in the audience. We are just waiting for our dear friend Billy to arrive, and we will start the meeting with a preamble. Hi Mia. We are listening to Dane's album called Dead Horse Revival. It is out on all platforms, and it's fitting it's out on Friday the 13th. If you'd like to listen to it, go to any of Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, just search Dead Horse Revival. What up, Carlos? Good to see you, bud. We're listening to Dead Horse Revival, Carlos. Dane's album. I put it out, or Pat helped me put it out on all platforms now, so we can listen to it on Apple and everything. I'm doing good, Ryan. Blue's just sitting right next to me here. Huh? Yeah. Alright. I'm doing pretty good. I went to the movies earlier. Nothing bad happened. That was pretty exciting. Talked to my mom this morning. That was nice. Nope. Skittles is in the building, Erica is in the building, Angela is in the building, Synth Puddle is in the building, Joe, I see you, DC and Flux Machia. Thank you, Patrick. Wow. Blue's doing great. He's sitting right next to me here. We went to the movies, like I was saying. Music's a little hot. Smash the like, share the live, please. J. Cole 9, I see you, buddy, in the audience. We're just waiting on our friend Billy. Do you have Billy's number? Alright, go grab my phone. That's cool. I'll be stopping in.
Pretending I'm okay just to get along.
Thanks for being here, guys. We're about 4 minutes from starting. We're starting a little late. We're waiting on Mr. Billy. Hi, Eric. What up? Soda. Everybody in the YouTube world, have you guys seen the new Alien movie? And we're listening to the new Dane album called Dead Horse Revival as the group, and it's available on all platforms. And it's great. I like it a lot. Shomo Bean from Even Steven, what up? Thanks, Justin. Leclerc. Good to see you all. I got splitting headaches, so sorry. Bear with me, guys. Bigger Lays, I see you. Marie's in the building. Lindsay, what up? Tweety 2024. Skittles, Mandy Rose. DC, Flux Machina. Erica. Eric, it's alright. Join the Discord, man. Come and hang out and reach out to people there, and you can always reach out to me, and just take it one day at a time. I understand PTSD. I struggled with the PTSD like the whole time I was at Graceland. I thought horrible things were going to happen to me physically, and it was hard. So I know how it goes. Alright, here comes the man of the hour, guys. The audio isn't working. What do you mean? Can you guys hear us in Discord land? Put a thumbs up in the chat, Erica and Rosie and Lindsay, everybody. Bigger, Roselli. You guys can't hear us at all? How about now, guys? Is that all right? Hello. I was shouting you guys out. Can you guys hear me now? Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you hear us? Anyone in Discord land, can you hear us?
I say there is no fate, but there is. It's what you create. And even though the world goes on for eons and eons, you are only here for a fraction of a second. Most of your time is spent being dead or not yet born, but while alive, you wait in vain.
Hello? What up, bud?
There's only 4 grams of sugar.
You feeling better today? Or?
A little bit. Went to the movies. Got touch on my mom today.
We watched Alien, the new one. No, the new one that takes place in between the first one and the second movie. We went to AMC. Oh, cool. Yeah.
How's that now? You guys hear us now in the
All right,
chat?
Brad, let's get the captain's seat ready.
1 second.
Sir Bill.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was partying and I was shouting everybody out, and we were listening to Dane's album, and I thought you could hear the whole time. So I'll just say it now. Angela's in the house. Bigger Lays, DC, Erica, Flux Machia, Lindsay, Manu Rose, Synth Puddle, Marie, Skittles, Bareface 26, and J Cole 9. Rosie's in the house, and Tweety 2024. Ray, what up? Sorry, I was jamming all by myself. I thought we were hanging out, but it didn't work. This Discord sometimes messes up. Here you go. You can sit over here, Billy.
So Mike, three's my lucky number though.
You want to sit over? But you have to be on the thing.
Yeah, you gotta take the pilot seat, sir.
I might not have as much luck this way, but I guess
I can move the sticker if you
Double
want.
luck this time.
double luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Wyatt will be there to help you mute somebody if they start acting a goof.
All right, where are you going?
I'm gonna smoke this and then I'll be right here.
You too, man.
Yeah, we gotta go to. I gotta go to Bible study with you next week.
You
I don't have because Pat will be in Hawaii. You wanna go too?
If you guys end up going, Pat's gone, I need some Bible.
Let's go on Monday. It'll be the Three Amigos. I'll wear a black shirt just so I fit in.
I think it's at like 7.
Hello? Whoa, this is loud. Okay, number 2. Hello, 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 hello. That's better.
So we got the preamble first.
Okay, welcome to the Friday night meeting of the Wolfpack. We accept everyone, sober or not, alcoholic or not, drug addict or not. We do not judge. We encourage you to share every week and check back with us on your progress the following week. Not to embarrass you, there's some grammatical errors in here, but so that we can hold you accountable to the commitments you have made to the group. Dude, I got to make a commitment. We have all been through our own unique experience, which gives us a special voice that may only resonate with its counterpart. We know us, and together we, the Wolfpack, can reach and change the world, even if it's just a little. Oh, okay. I've been abandoned. So I guess I just talk and click, right click.
Let's start out, Billy. Just how was your week? You know.
Oh, my week was crazy, man.
yeah,
Yesterday
tell-
was so nuts. I got low blood sugar today and was exhausted. I fell asleep in front of the gym in my van. And I went to In-N-Out, and I can't eat salt, and they got my burger wrong twice. And finally, I just left. I said, give me a voucher, please. I got to go. And then I cried. And then I went and did some more work.
That's insane.
But
mean,
I did stay sober today. I have an 11-step meeting on Thursday nights. After Thursday is my long day. It's we do yoga for 40 minutes. Huh? We do yoga for 40 minutes and then we have a meeting after. It's pretty cool because the yoga really gets you, it does something.
It does do
relaxing.
something. I had an experience. Remember, I went away for a little in San Diego for like a month to like do like a lockdown facility, and they had a yoga.
Sorta.
Yeah, I was at Graceland. I went to like a place in San Diego, and they did a yoga like twice a day, and very helpful.
Yeah, it
You
like
actually
relaxes
really
you.
it really does put you in a better mood, and you got to actually do it. You can't just like roll around. You actually have to push your body, you know?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but not too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I've been doing that. I'm the secretary there, so I have to show up. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't.
Wow. So what is the 11th step meeting? Because there's a lot of people in here that
Prayer
don't
and
know.
meditation, 11
Oh,
step.
yeah.
The one before 12,
Right.
and after 10.
Right.
10 is a good one. 10's the real. I think people kind of skip through that one, but that one really applies to everything that you learned previously.
I didn't have any advice on so I got this sponsee that I took through all the steps. I'm on 9 with him now.
How long what amount of time?
He's been at the Graceland for like 4 or 5 months.
Oh, he's a Gracelander. Okay.
Yeah. But I have to like give him carrots in order for him to do his ends.
Like
he
like
really
a
isn't.
Starbucks?
Starbucks or like he really likes making music. So I'm like, oh, I'll record you if you do 3 more.
Yeah, these damn sponsees. I got to tell you, I was a desperate motherfucker. And what my
Yeah, I
sponsor
was
told me
too.
to do some shit, I did it. Nobody does anything. I mean, these guys, some of them probably do, but
Yeah.
and I did it really slow, but I did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. These people, I feel like half of them are on vacation or something.
Right.
The people that come to Southern California for rehab and sober living and such, which is normal.
Right.
I mean, and yeah, I would, I didn't have that opportunity, but I might have done the same thing, I'm sure. A few times anyway.
So what else happened this week? You've been gone for 1 week.
I got this lady that's after me, and she's.
John had the same problem earlier.
That lady's gonna leave you alone here soon.
Right.
She is? Yeah. She's really cool. I really like her as a friend, but I'm not really interested in the other part, but she is, and.
It's easy. Just tell her you're gay.
Oh wow.
Well,
I think he's already proven that he's not.
yeah, I want to be like, I like our conversations. I like her, but I don't want to go into that realm, but I'm going to eventually because I'm weak. I'm a weak man. So, but those are quality problems, I guess.
So what? That's been going on all week. She's been just texting you nonstop.
Well, no, we've been friends for a while. But I did go over there last night. I did not do any sexual things, so I'm, nothing like that.
I just, I don't know what to say about that. I have to get more information, I think.
Well, the ladies drive me crazy. I'll be honest with you. I wish I could. I think when I got sober and I quit nicotine and everything else, there's just one thing left.
Yeah.
Well, two: God and
that one.
and females.
I've been off the nicotine for 9 months, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah. Takes like 3 months for it to be like really out of my
I
system.
still think of it sometimes, and I've come
barely,
so close. But I haven't.
barely comes in my mind. Like I have to be doing something very creative or very like charged.
Well, you know,
like an energy. I need it in and out.
Yeah, when I need energy, and it does help. But I can't control it.
Right. Same with me. I'll go through like, if I could, I'd just be like brand new vape, like every hour I'd get another one. If I could.
Dude, I'm so sick of it. I'm like a slave to this thing. I'm
Yeah.
I'll read it somewhere and I'll fucking
Panic
if
attack.
I can't find it somewhere and I've got to be somewhere in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck is my babe?
Just don't set it down ever.
Yeah, I literally walk around with it in my hand and Pat's like, bro,
Dude, you gotta
please
speak
put
on the
it
mic,
down."
Blue.
I'm like trying to do shit.
You know,
for him,
Pat's a
like,
trip
"Whoa."
because he can smoke once in a while, vape
Sit
once
over
in a
here,
while,
Blue, and
and
get
not
this.
And I just
trip
completely
at all.
Forget about it for
Yeah.
hours.
Speak in the mic.
Oh, nobody heard what you
No.
said. I don't think.
All right. Well, do you want to start checking in on some folks, or let's see what they're saying?
Sure.
first,
Wait,
maybe?
what about your week?
Oh, my week.
Come on, yeah.
My week was my health is all messed up, man.
What's
I know. I'm barely hanging on.
really? Do you have low
Yeah.
energy and stuff?
Low energy, bleeding.
Oof.
Yeah.
And have
But I'm
you
trying a
been?
new thing. My mom's gonna get me these apple cider gummy things you eat that hopefully will help.
Why would apple cider help?
I don't know. It's help for
Made you a new
inflammation.
card so I know who I'm calling.
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah, Blue called me Billy the Planter. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Billy the Green Thumb.
But also,
You know, I
Billy
made
the
up a
Kid
rap
with
for
the
you, but I
sharp
think
sharp.
I forgot it.
What's it? No,
I'm
it was
gonna
like
try to
something
remember it.
cool.
And then I put a plant on the card. The planter.
Yeah, I like it. That's an agave.
Yeah.
You know, I took someone. You showed me that really cool plant place. Remember in Malibu?
Mm-hmm.
I took a girl there as a date.
Really?
Yeah, it worked out.
It's a pretty place.
It's
though.
very pretty.
Yeah. It worked out. What does that
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, I ended up dating her for a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah. But it was a good date.
yeah.
It's a good spot.
Yeah. I should do that too.
Yeah, just set up a
I
little.
don't really have a date though.
I know, but it's a good.
If I ever did.
What?
You know how Pat would be if he couldn't see you in the frame there, right?
Yeah.
So is this the TikTok?
That's the YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. So I always forget to bring my glasses. I guess I could go grab them because this is so small. I don't know how anybody can read
You
that.
can read it off of this if you want.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you've not been feeling well, and that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know how apple cider is going to help, but has the doctors
Inflammation,
offered you
yeah.
anything?
Well, they're gonna consult and maybe I take a shot that they send me in the mail every 2 weeks. Maybe they're gonna up the dose.
Because you were okay for a long
Yeah.
time.
Well, then I got stupid.
Yeah, I get stupid and I always
I
regret
decided
it.
that I was healed and that I could just meditate it away. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
work.
some things. My cousin, who's very dear to me, she has a thyroid thing, and she has to take her medication. It's just the way it
Yeah.
is.
Sucks.
Yeah.
And the problem I think I told you last week is with this particular one, I was on since I was 18. I'm 35. Once you go off of it for like 3 months, you can never go back on it again because your body like builds up an autoimmune like a response to it. Like it's not effective anymore. Yeah, it's weird, right?
Oh, that's a bummer. So you got to start over.
A
kinda.
whole new one. That's why I'm sick still. Is because they're trying to figure out a different one, like a different type.
Yeah, and you never followed through with the other thing that you were thinking
Oh
about.
yeah, that weird thing. No.
Yeah, that could. I've heard that actually works. I since you've told me about it, but
Isn't that bizarre? All right. Well, let's take a couple people or
let's see how someone else's week went.
yeah.
Does anybody want to share?
Looks like there's 2 hands raised.
Where do you see that?
See that little white?
Oh yeah,
hand
yeah.
thing?
Okay, Eric. Right click,
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
left click. Hello,
Hi, Eric.
Eric. You're muted. Oh,
There
Oh,
he
there you
goes.
go.
What up,
Can you
Eric?
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah. How's it going?
It's going. We'll go with that. It's going.
How was your week?
It was good up until about 3 hours ago. Something triggered my PTSD, and I tried to handle it like correctly, but I couldn't anymore. And I ended up getting alcohol, which isn't good.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, that was right.
So you were.
I was clean for like 3 years, and now it's 0.
What? 3 years and you went out today, like this very day?
Yeah.
It's Friday the 13th. That's
Yeah.
why, bro. It's creepy, man.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I was playing with fire though. I was listening to music stuff, and I'm not really supposed to be doing that right now because it does trigger my PTSD or has the potential of doing it. But I was listening to it all week, and I was having no problems with it. But then tonight, something was kind of messed up on music, and I was kind of commenting on it, and then that's what triggered my PTSD symptoms, and I couldn't get out of it. I just couldn't. And then things started spiraling in my head, like remembering a bunch of really, really scary things that happened to me.
Been there
And
before.
it got to the point to where I couldn't handle it anymore, and I shouldn't have saw it coming on. So it happened, and there's nothing I can do about it. It happened. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's what happened.
Are you like a 12-stepper or what?
Not really. I decided to quit when my friend went into the hospital, and he almost died, and I was close to it too, actually. So we kind of quit at the same time. He was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. I've not been hospitalized for alcohol though, but it does. I'm playing with fire because I'm on my medication. Depending upon how much alcohol I drink, it has the potential of triggering seizures.
Oh
So,
man.
Yeah. Well, it
You're playing
sounds
with
like
you're playing with
all
the bad
bad.
stuff, bro.
does not sound good. I always recommend 12-step because you might have someone to call before you do that
You
next
should
time.
have someone. I mean, if you're doing
Yeah.
the 12 steps, you're gonna have at least one
But
person.
he's not in program.
Oh yeah.
So
No, I have a huge support system. I just didn't utilize it because as soon as I say I was listening to some music stuff, they're gonna say, "Why were you doing that?" And I
Well,
didn't
what do
want
you
to deal with
mean
that
by this
conversation.
music stuff? I'm very curious because I was Billy knows I was pretty scared of music. Remember?
yes, actually I do.
Yeah.
Certain lyrics and such
We'd be
and
driving
such.
around and it would just set me off while we would be in the truck. Remember?
Yeah, messages.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, yeah.
Is that what's going on with you, or what? What do you
Well,
mean the music?
I was producing electronic music, and I was really involved with the scene up here, and really, really involved. Where I was going, I had like stuff to do every weekend. I had a really big support. Like I had a really good social click type of thing. When I had to move back in with my parents' house, though, that kind of all went away, and it's been gone ever since. And that was like 15, 20 years ago. So,
Where are you?
where am I? I'm in the Bay Area.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Okay. Duffy, no. I have a stalker, by the way.
Oh,
It doesn't help my situation at all.
wait a minute. A real life stalker?
No, I have a real life stalker, yeah. He
Ooh.
comes up to the front porch and then leaves, and it triggers the light outside. The reason I know this for a fact is because 2 weeks ago, the light came on the front porch, and I decided, okay, enough of this. I had to go out and figure out what it was, and this guy jumped into his car and drove off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? My bedroom, if I go in there, which I haven't been in there for like a year and a half now.
A year? You have not been in your bedroom for a year?
Yeah, that's where all my PTSD stuff is rooted. A lot of scary stuff happened in there. I don't even want to go into it. I'm not supposed to think about all this stuff unless I'm in therapy. Yeah, in fact, it got so bad that there's a deadbolt on my door. You need a key to get into my bedroom. I gave the key to my parents, so I can't even go in there. Because I know if I walk in there, it has a huge potential of triggering my PTSD stuff. And I don't even want to deal with that at all. One of the things I'm working on with my therapist.
Yeah, I feel very unqualified to even speak about this because I'm not really sure. I don't have. I mean, I may have, but I don't know. But
Yeah, all I can say about this is Getting baptized helped with all my PTSD, and going to meetings, man, for real.
For realies.
Yeah.
We can't really,
But Eric, I would say, how much alcohol do you have?
yeah.
I bought like a 750 milliliter bottle, which is a lot, but I was drinking like the 175, like 1.75 bottle a day at one point. So
Maybe
at
just
least I didn't
pour it
buy
out.
Or or definitely don't drive.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Oh no, I
Don't go out in the
I
world and
haven't
get in
driven
trouble.
in like months. Yeah, my parents have my car keys. The car is registered as non-operable. In fact, I'm inside. I got pulled over because I was on meth. And, yeah, they put me in a program. Well, basically a DUI program. Like I have to go to we have a Zoom meeting every week that I have to go to. The court ordered me to do it for 18 months, so I have that every Wednesday. And the DMV pulled my license, but then they reissued it to me. So I didn't have a license for a long time. And I gave my car keys to my parents, so I can't drive anyway, and they're not here. So
sounds like
there's no way I can drive.
You gotta get busy getting some shit together. Maybe hit some AA meetings or something, like like live in person.
Yeah, there's tons of them in the Bay Area.
Yeah. There's also online ones that I would like to do. I was looking into that before I actually got out of here. I don't like leaving the house, like, ever. In fact, I have everything, like, delivered to the house. Like, you had the bottle and soda delivered to the house. It's that bad. Like, I'll have my groceries delivered to the house. I'll have my dad take me and take, like, go to a drive-up so that people come out with the groceries and put them in your car for you. It's really bad, like, really, really bad. It's like I'm becoming a recluse to be, like, a shut-in. It's getting to that point.
Yeah, you made me think of that movie with the guy with the airplane. Who's that guy?
Oh yeah, with the bottles of the urine and all that.
I can't remember his name.
The Aviator.
Aviator, but who's the guy?
That's the guy who lives in Malibu. Leonardo.
Yeah, that's the actor, but like, who's the?
He's the Aviator.
He's the Aviator.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you should watch that movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, cool. Definitely check that out.
Hey, Rosie wants to share Eric, so we're gonna switch over to her and see what she has to say. Okay.
So left click on
Okay, cool.
Eric.
Thank you so much.
Take care of yourself, man.
Okay, we'll try. All right, thank you again.
Thanks, Eric. Hello? Hello?
She's coming. You take over for a little. Rosie always likes to talk.
Okay, I muted myself.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. I hope everyone had an awesome week. Glad y'all are all here. The numbers are looking good. That's awesome. My name is Rosie. I'm a single mom of 4. I have a sobriety date of February 20th, 2023. I'm checking in sober.
Nice.
I just kind of wanted to just do a whole 360. I've been a hot mess on Discord throughout the week in the lounge, crying, going through things, just, living life on life's terms. But I had to get to my big book is my Bible. So I don't want to hit nobody too heavy with it, but there's Ephesians 6:13, and it's the armor of God, and it breaks down each piece of armor from head to toe. So the start is the helmet of salvation. Then there's the breastplate of righteousness. Then there's the shield of faith, the belt of truth, the sword of the spirit, and the feet of peace. And I felt like I just needed to suit up and armor up because I was literally weak. I was the light for everybody, but for myself, I was dark. I was in a dark place. I felt like I had given up on myself. So I said I could be the light for everybody else. I can give that to myself. And
when was this? When did
Just
you out there?
I had this like mental reset. Basically just, going through the regular week, waking up every day, getting the kids off to school, and I was like, it's me and my baby inside during the day while my big ones are at school, and I
Mm.
have support. They're not really in tune with my sobriety journey, which is okay. Um, so I was like, yeah, I gotta snap out of it. Like, what is going on? I'm crying. I'm a hot mess. And then I tuned into the TikTok, the Thursday night meeting, and Pat was like, stop being a crybaby. And he wasn't talking to me, but once I heard that, I was like, yeah, I gotta snap out of it. Yeah, I had to.
Mm.
So, um, whatever obstacle you're in, if you feel like, you're defeated, that whole Ephesians chapter 6:13 all the way to the end, it's going to get you right. It's going to suit you up. And just a little neat info for soldiers. The most important part of their armor is the boots, because their feet is what you're going to work and use every day in battle. They're going to keep their boots clean, dry all the time, at all times.
Mm.
And I learned that when I did that Bible study. So that's why, like I said, I tuned back to the armor of God. But yeah, whatever you feel like you're going through, it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. If it were, none of this would exist. We wouldn't be here on Discord. Pat wouldn't have Graceland. We wouldn't have to, get these type of communities and resources to recover. But you can do it. You can do it. Whether you think you can or you're not strong enough, you can. You can. And it doesn't matter how many times you fall weak or you feel like no, I can't, I can't express myself. No. You have to allow yourself to be human. You have to allow yourself to process whatever you're feeling in that moment, at that moment, whether it's anger, frustration, sadness, happy, whatever you're feeling in that moment. You have to give yourself that grace and allow yourself to process it, because if not, it's like a ton of rocks just piling up on top of you, and you want to, be able to climb the mountain slowly but surely at your own pace, and have your little safety net, like, at your own pace, and like I said, face life on life's terms, but be able to do that healthy, in a healthy way, mentally, physically, emotionally, all that, whether you have support or not. Stay checking in, stay on the Discord, stay on the TikTok. We're all here. We're all here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah. In the meetings, they say we can, because I don't know if I can, but we can do it. You, me, and all of us, and God. I have the shield of faith in my car, so I'm a lucky guy, I guess. Thank you, Rosie.
You're welcome.
Let's see. We got DC. DC. DC?
Hello, hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good today. How are you?
I'm all right, man. Where you at?
I'm in Alabama right now.
Oh, Alabama. Okay, cool. Like city or like
No,
suburb?
it's a state.
Yeah, no, I mean, but like what part of you in the suburb?
Just outside of just outside of Huntsville.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
How's
Anyways,
how's-
but yeah. So today is day 26 for me.
Woo. How you feel about it?
It's getting easier. The mental obsession is slowly dwindling.
For what? What were you using?
Alcohol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a gnarly one. Physical and mental.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a straight up poison. Legit poison.
Mm.
But
Are you-
anyways, I just wanted to pop on and say that I'm really digging this whole Discord thing.
Great.
Yeah, I ran across it on YouTube. I saw Pat and then started watching some of the lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so I grew up around. I probably went to a lot of meetings that y'all go to back in the day.
You mean out here?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I grew up in Venice, Santa Monica area.
Oh, cool.
That's why Pat. You know what I mean? I kind of related to Pat because I got that punk rock thing going on too.
How old are you?
48.
Okay. Yeah, you're right there. Right between me and Pat. Yeah.
So we into each other. I don't know, back in the day. But
yeah, I miss Venice. Venice is a cool spot. I don't know what it is now, but I used to hang out there a lot when I was little, like younger and stuff.
Yeah, you said you surfed the other day. I used to go in surf Venice a little bit, Santa Monica.
Yeah. Yeah, it was there.
El Porto.
Uh-huh.
So, but
what are you doing in Alabama?
Well, this is where my family originated from. That's a long story.
Okay.
How I wound up back out here. That I don't really want to get into, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Female and this and that. But anyways, yeah, I'm back out here. Plus, living out there is expensive, man. I never made a whole lot of money. You know what I mean?
It's too expensive. I can't afford it. But, that's about 90% of the people can't afford it.
Yeah, especially on the west side. You know what I mean? It's like the closer you get east.
Dude, it's for an apartment in the ghetto. It's like not even much different than an apartment. It's just absurd. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I think Inglewood's even going up and all that.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah.
Well, hey, 26. Are you doing meetings and getting the sponsors and reading the book and all the stuff?
Oh yeah, man. I basically had to me the definition of the epitome of powerlessness and unmanageability.
Yeah.
I'm on probation. My third DUI in 3 years.
Right.
So I had just gotten off probation and got the interlock taken out of my car, and then about 6 months later got another one.
Mm-hmm.
Was fighting that one for like 6 months. Still drinking the whole time. And I'll be damned if I didn't get another one. They pulled me over, just because they ran my plate. I was driving on a suspended. That's all the reason they had to pull me over. You know what I mean? They got me.
Yeah, well, sobriety is a gift, and your head, alcoholism is going to work on you, and it's going to work on you until you're so anxiety-ridden and stressed out that you drink because you need relief. So you need to get treated. You need to get a solution because otherwise you're doomed to drink.
You have to find a God, too.
Well, yeah, there's a method and a power, God and the 12 steps. But that really, I just want to urge that because it doesn't matter how bad things get. I will continue to use drugs and drink unless I have a divine intervention and I really jump into this and I don't give away the gift once I got it, no matter what my head tells me. Even though I have to sit on my hands, and that's what I got to do. Like Rosie said, it ain't easy.
No.
That's what you God do.
That's what you got to do.
God do.
Oh yeah, I believe in God. I've got my reasons for the higher power that I have. I don't want to get into, but yeah, for sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been, you know how they say in the rooms out there, that a mind full of alcohol or a body full of alcohol and a mind full of AA doesn't mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been running around with a couple of AA tattoos on me for over 20 years trying to drink like a gentleman. So I get it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
What is it? I got acceptance written on the back of one arm and, like some people I can tell get it. Like they've been to meetings before and they're like, what is that?
That's messed up.
Acceptance.
Yeah, you shouldn't get sober tattoos, man. Because yeah. Or maybe it's good.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you keep coming back.
Maybe it's good though, because if the bartender sees it, he won't give you too much.
Yeah, maybe.
Like just have alcoholic written on your forehead.
Blue has a lot of tattoos.
I have an AA reference. The triangle and the circle. And I personalized it. The eye to see through the disease, the cycle. Got it tattooed on me so I don't repeat it. It's like the time, I look at it.
All right, Eric, do you mind if we switch on over here to J. Cole? He's got his hand raised. Hello? Eric, you there? I think we lost him.
I think you still got me on.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Yeah.
No, this is Chris, DC in the Discord. The same one you've been talking to.
Yeah. But you kind of when the internet went off because I can't really hear you now.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
But anyways, I just want to say what's up to the Wolfpack. I see some people in here that pop into the lounge, and hold it down, and get stuff off their chest and whatnot. That's part of my recovery. That's helping me out a lot because I'm used to those big fancy meetings out there, where you got celebrities and everybody looks good and a lot of people can talk that they got that outer sobriety going on.
Outer bright.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of really good recovery. I've heard great stories out there.
Wait, what did you call
it?
Outer something?
What's that?
What'd you call it? Outer what? Outer bright?
Outer sobriety.
Yeah. Okay.
Exterior, like just looking good. You know what I mean? Like as long as they look good, that's all that matters. But don't run any kind of program. I'm not saying that in general, like everybody, but if you know what I'm talking about,
DC, that's so rude. You're saying I don't have a program. You're probably right.
No. But anyways, yeah. So I'm just, I'm hitting a meeting every day right now. I'm still looking for a sponsor. I'm about to just straight up throw out there, like, hey, can somebody just at least temporarily sponsor me for now? And start hitting these steps. You know what I mean? Because I was literally about to drink myself to death.
Yeah, I mean, are you reading the book on your own and stuff?
Oh, well, not so much on my own, but some of the meetings I go to, they're 12. There'll be a 12 and 12, and then we're going through the big book. Like we were in the doctor's opinion the other day, which was good. Was talking about the phenomenon of craving, which I can completely agree with, because that's happened to me. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna drink a pint, and then sure enough, it turns into 2 pints. You know what I mean? I got to go get another pint.
Yeah, that's just your mind tricking you, getting tricked by alcoholism.
That's that phenomenon of craving, which is not to be mistaken with the mental obsession. Come to find out, I kind of thought it was the same thing, but it's not.
Oh, I see. Once you get a drink, then you keep drinking. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. It's fucked up, man. Stay sober. Just remember, like when your head starts talking to you real bad, well, you could always jump in here, right? But you need to just talk to God, even if you don't believe in God. I mean, that's what saves your ass when nobody else is around and your head is just on fire, and somehow it gets you through, and then you could be fine 2 hours later. It's weird how that works.
I believe in God.
Cool. Well, that relationship's important to me. For me, it's everything. So, and it's weird because you can't really, it's kind of ethereal. You can't really describe it to somebody else, but it works. It works somehow, some way.
Yeah, I've kind of been getting little signs here and there, that it's finally time, because I've been in denial for years trying to drink with this head full of, AA that I've had for years.
Well, I don't know what it's like in Alabama, but in California, 3 DUIs, that's a mess. That's a big mess that's going to have to be worked out. So.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to be doing state time. I thought I was going to the penitentiary.
But you're not.
But no, I'm not, unless I, violate probation, which I came really close to because I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a long story. I don't want to, drop here.
All right, man. Well, let's see what J. Cole has to say then.
But I appreciate what y'all are doing. I really do.
Thank you.
Thank you, DC.
And have a good week, man.
Thank you.
Weekend.
You too.
Thank you. This guy's got his hand up. J. Cole. Right there.
J. Cole, you could come to the stage. Unmute your microphone.
Jay, you got to unmute yourself.
You could unmute yourself at the bottom of your screen. There should be a microphone.
I figured it out.
Okay.
There we go.
Confused. It's 1:00 in the morning. I'm in Minnesota right now.
Oh,
So-
shoot. It's getting late.
It's a big difference. My name's Jay, and I'm an alcoholic
Hi, Jay.
addict.
How's it going?
It's going good. Been waiting for an opportunity to check out this Discord meeting and stuff, and I just haven't been able to do it. And it's interesting to hear all the different conversations that you guys are having, and Patrick and all that and stuff like that. And I just want to go share with you guys. I've got 39 years of sobriety.
Wow.
So you guys can make it, man. You just got to do it one day at a time. Find that higher power. I know in the beginning when I was sober and up, my higher power was the group conscience. I didn't know anything about. I mean, I knew about God and stuff
funny
like
about
that.
that is
Jesus.
I've heard in the program that God, God, is a group of drunks.
Yeah, it's a good way to just get started on that, finding a higher power and stuff, because you do need a higher power. You can't do it on your own. There's just no way and stuff. And being around people that are sober is something that's a key to keeping that sobriety and stuff. And I went for 10 years one time when I didn't go to a lot of meetings, but I still had friends that were sober and stuff like that. And I don't go to a huge amount of meetings because I work a lot right now and stuff, but I just been asked to possibly stay at a sober living house. And that's kind of something that I've been praying about, that what God wants me to. It's just a new place they're starting. I live in a very small town of about 3,500 people.
Oh, wow.
And stuff. And so they need something like that's a Christ-centered sober living place that they're trying to get started. And I'm praying about it because I was living out in California recently, and I was living in Orange County and then out in the Inland Empire, and I was living on a ranch of sober living. That was a really interesting experience to just see how God carried my life then.
Wait, you were in a ranch in California?
Yeah, I was in California there.
Like a working
I moved
ranch?
out there for like 7 years. I loved California, except it's so damn expensive.
Yeah.
Just lots of my background's in television production, and so I've done quite a bit of stuff with video and stuff, but I stepped away from it, just trying to find some purpose with helping other people and stuff like that. And it's been It's been an interesting journey coming back here to Minnesota and just this small amount of people, small town versus California, which was highly populated.
Is that where your family is, in Minnesota?
Yeah, my family is in Minnesota, and my mom lives here in this small town, and she's getting older, and that's part of the reason why I moved back here.
Huh. Do they
But
have
I hate
actual
the
AA,
winters.
AA meetings there in that little town? Like in person?
Yeah, we have two meetings a week and stuff like that.
Huh. And so everybody kind of
but there's
really
a
knows
town.
each other. Huh?
What's that?
Everybody's kind of really knows each other, I guess.
Yeah, there's small meetings, 10 or 15 people. You know, they've been I don't get to go a lot because I work a lot and stuff. I'm driving for a company that drives for the railroad, driving people around and stuff. That's kind of a fun job, but it's what I've got for right now. There's not a lot of jobs here in this small town. There's another town that's close to me that's about 20 miles away that's got a lot of meetings and stuff. It's called Duluth.
Okay, I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, it's right on the tip of Lake Superior is where where I'm at. Lake Superior is it's beautiful country here, lots of cool things and whatnot. But I just wanted to get on and share a little bit that, being sober for 39 years there's lots of ups and downs, and I've struggled with mental health issues, and that's been something that's gotten me into trouble a few times. But I'm really excited about what you guys are doing with this Discord and the whole online stuff with Patrick. It's a whole different dynamic than what regular AA meetings are, and just a different way of looking at the sober pathway of what we've got with technology and stuff like that. And I know Patrick, there's a lot of people that give him shit on the on the feeds and stuff like that, and the comments and stuff like that, but there's still a lot of people that get help and just kind of are that initial start point that connects people with staying sober and just having that desire that there's other people out there that have a desire to get.
It is such a trip. I've been sober a while too, and I mean this was unheard of 10 years ago. I mean, just the fact that I can talk to you in Minnesota, right? Like what? It's just bizarre.
Right.
But it's interesting.
The online is so cool and stuff like that. It definitely is. But is there anybody else that's waiting to talk there? And nobody else has put their hand up, have they?
No. Nope. Nobody's eager to speak this evening.
I mean, how long have these Discord meetings been going on?
I've only been doing it. This is my third week, and Pat asked me to come in and do this. We used to have a podcast, and so I don't know. There's like a good dynamic between me and him, so this is I'm my third week, so I'm just getting used to it myself, and that's all I know. And Pat's not here tonight because he's leaving town soon.
Is he going to Hawaii for a vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bastard's always going on vacation.
Well, he's got that privilege. He can do that, can't he?
Yeah, I guess
that's
so.
part of the whole thing and stuff like that. Well, I'd like to see some other people get on here and talk a little bit. Anybody raising their hands and stuff like that? And
well, let's see. I recognize some names
anybody
here.
else? Can you call in people and they'll get on that way too?
I don't think that I could try. How about Skittles? Skittles, you want to share? You know what else is cool is if you guys get on video. I know if you can't, you can't, but it's nice to actually see the other human,
I would put my face on, but I'm in bed. And so it's kind of a wild experience to be here in a meeting, and I'm not gonna put my face on, but you're right. That does add to the whole dynamic.
Well, I do this
having your face.
Yeah, I do a Zoom meeting, and it's just nicer when everybody's got video because I don't know, it's just a little more personal. Look, we got a hand here. Should I call on him?
All right. why don't we drop me off and put somebody else on? And thanks for letting me share. I appreciate it. It's like I say, stay sober, everybody, and just take that one day at a time.
Okay. And you have a good weekend. I hope you get some sleep.
Thanks a lot. All right. Have a good night.
Good night. Lucid, you there?
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, okay. How about you?
I'm good.
Oh, look at that. We got a real human there.
Yeah, I'll put my face on.
Where are you at?
How are you doing?
I'm
in Utah.
Utah, okay, cool.
Yep.
What time is it there?
Quiet part of Utah. It's 12.
So, how was your week?
Because you guys are... no, it's been good. It's been good. Well, yeah, that's kind of a lie. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Up and down?
Yeah. No, it's more of a... I guess... I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I have a drinking problem for sure.
Well, we kind of assume that since you're on here. I mean, that or some other substance.
Yeah, no, I get you. I hate to laugh about it. I just kind of laugh, kind of pain away instead of dealing with it. I just like to be just like happy about situations in life. But I don't know. I don't know why I'm so like nervous to talk today because I've talked so much. But
I'm starting to have some memories here.
Wrong.
Did we talk to you last Friday?
Yes, we did.
Yes. Okay. And you.
Yeah, and yeah.
Maybe you were going to come out here or something. Was that you?
Yes. I'm just waiting on insurance stuff because it's been a whole mess. Like I'm still waiting on it. I've been talking to Danielle, and I've just been waiting for insurance stuff to come through. Okay. So. Yeah, no, like I was doing good for like maybe a week and a half where I wasn't drinking or anything, but then I slipped up, like I was even talking to what's one of the guys, is it Saint Nick?
Saint Nick.
And
that's
I think that's Santa Claus.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah, I was talking to him. Like I was talking to him and I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm doing good, but there's a time where it's like, okay, well, no, I'll just buy like a little pint or this or whatever. But then it becomes an everyday thing again. And so I'm just like, I get mad at myself. Maybe that's why I'm nervous to talk.
So let me ask you this. So you were sober about a week and then you went and drank. What was going on in your head? What were your thoughts previous to getting the drink?
Just dealing, like it sounds very stupid, I guess, to say the least. It's me dealing with my ex. Is like I'm talking to her again, and it's like I get anxiety. So like when I drink, I'm just like I'm more loose, if that makes sense. And I'd rather just feel loose than have anxiety. And I'd rather just go from there and just deal with it that way, which is stupid of me. Which I know maybe that's why I'm embarrassed to talk today. Because I know.
Well, don't be embarrassed. I mean, we here appreciate honesty because everything else is bullshit anyway. So let's just hear the truth. I mean, the truth is what actually helps us. So you're doing us a favor if you're being honest.
That's why, Erica texted me to join, and I didn't even think about it being Friday because I've lost track of days. I day trade stocks. So like I don't really work. I just take money out of stocks, and so I lose track of days. So I don't really know, especially drinking. I'm just like another day is another day. What's tomorrow? What's today?
So you're trading while you're drinking?
Oh yeah. I wake up in the morning and I just day trade. I just trade options. And
you don't you don't do mistakes if you're drinking?
No, I kind of get more ballsy, which works and sometimes doesn't. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know really how to explain it. It's like I live a weird life right now. Being back at my mom's after separating, I just live a really weird life. Like I was gonna just go take a part-time job just so I can get out of the house. If I don't, just to leave. Like, because I'm the type of person where it's like I take a spontaneous trip. I'll go to San Diego for 3 weeks. I'll just go wherever. Like I'm just kind of living like a gypsy at this moment, just out of suitcases. And
sounds kind of exciting.
I don't like that for myself. Well, no, but that's the thing is I don't like it for myself because I stopped going to school and I stopped doing things because of, the relationship. She didn't like that I was making money on stocks. She wants a kind of a blue collar worker, to say the least, which, no knock on them. They make the world go round. But it's like, if I can do something that's different, then what's the issue?
But are you making a profit doing day trading?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
because
yeah.
that's a real talent. A lot of people are not able to do that, but some are.
Well, yeah, no, because I have 3 different accounts. I have my Roth IRA, which when I turn 25, I can pull it out for like different investments that's not like I won't be taxed on it. So I was just going to go buy us a house. And
when you say ex, do you mean you were married or is this an ex-girlfriend?
It's an ex-girlfriend, but I was going to propose to her next year. I was paying for a ring. I was going to take us to Greece. I was going to take us to Santorini and propose to her. And like, that would have been the 3rd year. And I was ready to do that. She's going to be turning 28 and I'm 24. And I was just kind of ready for it because I was like, well, life makes sense right now. It's going good. And then, that's why I don't want to sound like it's like a little crybaby where it's like, okay, yeah, you got your heart broken, you're drinking, but it's like we had our own problems. Like I was paying for her Coke every weekend, like $300-400 every weekend. And I, obviously I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did it too. And like I didn't enjoy it because obviously I'm an alcoholic. I would rather just drink and fall asleep, just pass out drunk. But it's like when you drink and do Coke, there's kind of like this thing where it's like, yeah, you drink and you do Coke to stay up so you can drink more. And it's just like a never ending cycle. And it's disgusting. And I didn't like that. And like, that's kind of why our relationship kind of fell apart is, she was addicted to fentanyl when I met her and I helped her out, like she did it herself, but it's like, I was there for her. I was like a support for her.
Oh, bro, you got to get your ass over here, man. This all sounds like a lot of drama. I'm not trying to belittle it or anything, but I mean, this is drama, and you're not going to figure it out. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, and yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out my, my insurance stuff because, I'm not like ignorant. I don't have like an ego. It's like I'd rather listen to people who've like done things themselves. They've been through it. They're older. They have more of like a journey. I can swallow my pride. It's like, yeah, I don't know everything. So that's why like I do love seeking help. I do like reaching out for like just like anything. I love to talk. That's why it was weird for me tonight. I was so nervous, which I'm kind of getting back in my bag because I love to talk. Like I love getting help or I love helping others if I can,
Yeah, but you do have insurance, so it's just taking a while to work it out, huh?
Yeah, well, the issue is, like I told Danielle, the biggest issue is, when I moved out, I don't live at that address anymore, and I'm back at my mom. And we kind of have, it's not a PO box, but it's kind of like a group thing where multiple houses kind of share the same mailbox. And you have to have a key to get in, and my mom always loses her key. And so when it's so much mail gets there, they just send it right back. And we got new insurance cards, and I don't know, like I've been trying to call them, trying to like, well, how can we get new cards? But if they send them off again, my mom doesn't have a key. So,
well, you mean you cannot collect your mail? Can you get a neighbor to open it up for you or something? I mean, this is kind of sounds like something that's important.
Well, no, we all have, we all have different keys though. Like,
I gotcha. Damn it.
Yeah, because there's like, it's all numbered, and it's always been an issue. Even before I had a problem with drinking,
You got to make like 10 keys.
And, yeah, for my mom's sake, yeah, of course. And like I was moved out, so I didn't have a key. I was getting my mail at the apartment, and then when I switched, my address back home, I don't get any mail. So I don't know, like that's the only thing I'm waiting on. And like, I just hate prolonging the process because I was doing so good and I was ready to get my insurance card. I was sober, like detox before to make it easier to be down there. It's like, okay, I'm already almost 2 weeks sober, like a week and a half. And I would go down there and like, okay, I don't even want to drink anymore anyways. But then something happens to me being back home and I'm sitting here waiting. And it just, shit happens. Sorry for swearing, but yeah, shit does happen. I start drinking again. So now it's like, I feel like I'm constantly resetting, if that makes sense.
I don't know, man, but
no, I get you.
I mean,
that's why
I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like
so
you should try to get here, but I don't know about all the paperwork and keys and all that stuff. But
yeah,
I'm sorry you got chaos going on and broken hearts and drama.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
Yeah, and like that's where I'm trying to figure it out. Like I'm
You're not going to figure it out. You're not going to figure it out. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You got to get to some meetings and just sober up and get into the AA literature. Like I tell everybody, the solution is in there. It's not in your head.
Yeah.
It's not in my head. It's in the books.
Yes. No, I know. I agree with that. And like, I'm not disagreeing with that. It's just like, I was so excited. I guess, it's just me being younger. It's like, I just got so excited. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to Graceland. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm amped up. And I'm just sitting here and I constantly just wait. So it's almost like a dopamine crash.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, damn, now what? And, perfect timing. The ex comes back in the picture and it's like, yeah, of course, I'm not scared to admit I still love the girl. I feel like she's screaming out for help. So I try to help her, but it's like, I need help myself. It's like neither one of us. It's like, we're both two broken people.
Sounds to me, if you guys get together, drinking's going to happen for sure. So.
Oh yeah. I know. And like, cause she blew up my phone last night and she was drunk and she's like, screaming at me and, I wasn't drinking yesterday. And I was just like, I'm not gonna fight with you. Sorry. Like, I'm not in the mood to. It's like, just tell me like what you need help with or what I can do. I'm not going to fight with you. And she doesn't like that. Like, she doesn't like when she doesn't get a reaction from me. I just don't have the energy anymore. I just want to focus on me. That's all I want. That's why, I just want to go to Graceland and we're trying to figure out something. I asked Danielle if I can just like email something, if I got an email with like the insurance policy number and, stuff like that.
We'll work it out, my friend. We got a couple hands here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. So have a good weekend and don't drink and get to a meeting and tell that ex-girlfriend that she needs to chill.
Okay. I appreciate you guys.
All right, man.
All right. See ya.
Good night. Let's see. Saver 23. Did I do it? It looks like I did it. Uh-oh. They decided they didn't want to share, I guess. Saver? Oh, man. Well, my friends. Oh, look, he's back. Let's try again. Hello? I'm munching on Chipotle. Oh, well, you don't want to share while you're munching on Chipotle. Anybody want to share? Let's hear you. How's your week? Man, I had a crazy week. I worked so long yesterday, I almost died today. I get all amped up on adrenaline and I make it through the day, but then the next day, it hits me. Yes, AA, stay sober. God is good. If you don't like God, you can, what was it, Blue? Group of drunks. Group of drunks. That can be your higher power. We could have Drew, we could have Lou do a rap for you guys if nobody wants to share. Oh, yeah, he's really good. Yeah. What time is it? Maybe I'm done. Is it midnight? No, it's not midnight. I'm going to read some of these comments on here. Okay, this is YouTube. Wyatt, be quick. Blue is nimble, I think is what it says. Are you nimble?
What does nimble mean?
It means like you're good with movement. You're nimble.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nimble. Maybe it says something else. Maybe it says nipples. I can't really see. I need my glasses. It's too nimble.
It is nimble.
I like nimble.
Nimble. I do the limbo like I was popping a pimple. Get an info on an instrumental. Go psychotic and a little bit mental.
Whoop whoop. See, I told you it was good. Anybody else up here? Can anyone rap? We'll listen to a little rap. How about?
I mean, if we don't have any hands here in the next 5 minutes, we might call it an early meeting.
Blue be nimble. Yeah. AANA, they aren't the only way. Oh, there's another way?
There is another way.
What's the other way?
Through
Sitting in the
baptism.
hay.
Through baptism.
Being gay.
And having faith that it's removed from you. If Jesus defeated death and AA is trying to defeat the death cycle of alcoholics, then wouldn't it make sense that Christ could remove from you the spirit of addiction?
Well, in history, they say there's those conversions or something previous to AA, but very rare.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you,
But it
it's
worked
really
for me,
rare
dude.
for...
I don't even go to meetings if I don't have to.
Oh my God, this guy doesn't go to meetings.
I don't sponsor people. I help people, obviously, and I give the
You're of
truth
service.
when I have it. I'm always of service. Yeah. It gets me out of myself.
You should go to some meetings, though.
I do when I'm invited to, but or if I'm really lonely, I'll go to a few
Yeah,
meetings.
it helps. It helps me.
The thing that turns me off the most about the rooms is those fucking energy vampires. You could just feel them draining your energy from behind you or to the left of you, and you can't pinpoint which one's doing it.
I live with one of those. It's gnarly.
Just fucking throw a bang at that bitch and tell her to drink it, dude.
I just run away when I see her.
I'm so sorry for you, bro.
It's okay. When you ain't rich, you got to live with a... I'm not even going to say the rest.
But honestly, guys, like, you have a choice, do AA, choose your own God, or come to the one that came in the flesh to relieve you of the sins.
Relieve me of my sins.
Through him, everything is possible. The limit of agreeing with another person on behalf of his name can achieve anything. Me and Wyatt do it all the time. Like, if we're feeling attacked by demons in people, we'll, like, go together in a prayer and at the end say in Jesus' name, and we both agree, 2 or more agree, and in prayer, and ask for in my name, the Father will give.
It has to be two.
But it can't be selfish or evil. You have to do it from a place that serves those around you. Like, if somebody's got some fucking liver disease and you both pray over it, I've literally seen countless videos of miracles happening and doctors not knowing how to react to it that would be otherwise impossible.
There's a word for that. What do they call it? It's like spontaneous, or it's a phenomenon that's unexplainable. It does happen, yeah. Phenomena.
And of course, if people have demons, they're going to be a little triggered when I say the word God. Hello?
I don't think God triggers them as so much. Here's somebody who wants to share, but Jesus will freak people the fuck out, including myself. But here we go. We got somebody.
Does it weird you out?
I mean, not so much, but it used to.
It says Jesus loves you.
It used to get me. It used to get me because my family, we got histories and stuff. So, let's see. We got
Fox Machine.
Fox Machina. Machina.
Hey y'all.
Hi.
Hey.
What up?
Hey, I don't know why I pushed the talk on hold.
Where you at? Oh. Hello?
Sorry, I pushed the talk on. I don't know how to turn it off.
You look like Katy Perry in your Belgium profile picture. You're very pretty.
Aw.
Oh, thanks.
Blue likes you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Where are you?
I'm at home right now.
I mean, like what state?
Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
A Minnesota man with the soda can.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Threw it at him and told them to get in the band.
Yeah, he got them all excited over here. So
yeah, he said I'm good at rapping, and I started to believe in myself.
He is good at rapping.
So.
How was your week?
It was pretty good. That's pretty good. My week was good. I just got 15 days.
Oh, nice. 2 weeks and a day.
In a day, yeah.
How'd you do it?
I don't know. I did a lot of reading and work.
Reading?
Lots of reading.
What kind of reading?
I have like a refuge recovery, Dharma punks, books that I've had for a while. And then I just recently started getting like printouts of the big book. My friend's going to borrow me their big book soon, but I just have to like meet up with them to get it.
Oh.
But yeah, I've just been doing like printouts, and I carry around like a journal with me so I can like answer like all the questions. And I'm doing step 1 like inventory right now. Good. I've been like going through like every different book's version of it because they ask like different prompts, or they give you different prompts. So yeah.
It sounds like you've got like worksheets or something that cool.
Well, yeah, last week I had talked to Pat, and he kind of roasted me for like not doing any like actual work, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably do work. So yeah, I'm doing that.
You gotta get into it. I mean, and people don't want to do it. I know it's hard or whatever. It's like alcoholism will keep you from doing what you need to do. That's kind of how it works. But that's good.
Your mind has that backwards ass voice that will like convince you to do the exact opposite of what's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they say contrary action. Right. You know, that voice is like, nah, don't go with your sober friends to a party that involves no fun. Just hang out at home and smoke crack in your garage. And you're like, nope, I think I'm gonna go to this fucking sober party and try to begin life where I could still have fun but not get wasted.
Right. Like I've had like a friend that keeps like offering for me to go like climbing with them. I've had like friends offer to do all this stuff that are people that are sober, or that don't drink, and I just keep turning them down.
Well, do contrary action. God had me say that, not for no reason.
So are you you say you're doing work at work? Is that what you said? Like
Yeah. Well, I just kind of like bring it around with me, and that's like the only 2 things that I'm doing right now is working and then doing the worksheets.
Nice. So you've been sober 2 weeks. Have you been to meetings or anything like that?
I haven't. I'm not sure about meetings right now.
Like you don't like it or what?
No, I mean, I have like some pretty bad social anxiety, and I feel like for me that's like the thing. Going and doing social stuff and not drinking to me stresses me out so much that I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Well, here's the thing. It's so uncomfortable to go to meetings. I used to be super shy. Like you, probably the same thing, social anxiety.
I'm not laughing anything you did or said or at you. It's Cossack. He sent some. Want to see some boobs in the chat?
Yeah, he's pretty wild. This
And you
Kozak, he's got all kinds of stuff.
Click on it, and it's like the boobs open up, and it's Jesus.
Yeah, I would suggest forcing yourself to go to a meeting, even if you're sitting in the back and you feel uncomfortable. That's how it was for me. God, for years, I like hid in the shadows, and I basically lived to smoke cigarettes. It's the only reason I would get up, not in the morning, but in the afternoon. And it's hard and it's uncomfortable and you feel weird, but it's necessary. And it's not easy. Like Rosie said, that's the theme. It ain't easy, but it's worth it.
I think it's a step I definitely at some point have to take, hopefully sooner than later. I'm
not trying to force you to go to a meeting. I'm just suggesting that you try it.
And it's something multiple people have suggested to me. I want to make sure that I don't try and push myself to do that too fast, and then I end up, resetting everything over, and then I don't want my first AA meeting to be drunk at it.
Be what?
I don't want my first meeting for me to be drunk at it. Like, I just feel like that is like just a huge trigger to go to any social event. That's the first thing I would think about.
Is to drink?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that sounds like a dilemma.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. Well, I still think you should do it and not drink. I got your back. If I was in Minnesota, I'd help you out. But hell, wait a minute, isn't J. Cole Minnesota? Did he say he was in Minnesota?
Yeah, he's out north. Yeah, I'm in like the southern central part of the state.
So what do? You go on like these platforms, and I guess when I got sober, I didn't have this kind of stuff. I guess it helps. I'm sort of old school, but alcoholism is so insidious that the chances of anybody staying sober on their own, in my opinion, is almost like -10. And your mind,
it's really hard.
It's really, 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 really hard. And then you get to a weak point, and then you do it again, and then you're like back in the cycle. But
yeah, the one thing I'll say is that I actually am kind of weirdly at like a really lucky part of my life, which is why I think I was able to make the decision to go ahead and like get sober. Mm-hmm. Is that like my mom got sober last year. I worked in sober living for a while. I obviously wasn't sober when I was working with that, but I got a lot of good connections through that job with having like a lot of like sober like people I know or resources. I've got like a lot of my employees at work and my coworkers at work are a lot of people that work in my industry are sober. So I'm surrounded, my best friend's sober. So I'm surrounded by a lot of people that are sober.
Like 12 steps sober? Like
some are, some aren't.
What's your industry?
It varies.
What's your industry?
I'm sorry?
You said in your industry. I was just curious what your job, like what industry?
Oh, I work in the service industry. I work in food.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've managed kitchens and butcher shops, and now I'm managing fast food.
Oh. Cool. Go. I'm in the service industry too, but
well,
different
that's all.
service.
Oh, really?
So your mom is sober how long?
She got sober sometime last year, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I just recently started seeing her again now that she's been sober, and she's a very different person. I've never met the person that she is now. So it's cool.
Is she better or worse?
She's great. I've never really had I've never really had like a super tight relationship with my mom, and we went on a road trip like a couple weeks ago, and it was great. Like I've just never been able to bond with my mom before because she's been so deep in her stuff. So
wow, well that's amazing.
Nice.
That's so cool that she's sober, and you might be also.
Yeah, I'm hoping to like follow with it. We went on a walk. Like we try and see each other more often now. And when we went on a walk recently, and I was like telling her about it, like I was just like mentioned it, and she like stopped and she started crying. She's like, "That's like was really proud of it." So that was exciting.
That touches
so
my
it's
heart.
good. So
Yeah.
Things are going good. This was a good week.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Relationships are the most important thing. It took me a long time to realize that. I used to just not give a fuck, but I really value friendships, relationships, even acquaintances. You know, we're going through life together, and life is finite. It ends at some point. So the time you spend with these people is your life. It's happening. Especially with your mama.
Yeah,
I mean, no one loves it like your mama.
It makes it a lot easier. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to enjoy your day as well. Like, I don't know, being able to call my mom or, you know, even just like people at work and like actually like for the last like 2 weeks progressively, I was really, really sick for about a week and like a day or two. And now I've been starting to physically a little bit. And I feel like I'm like hearing people more. Things like sound different. I'm starting to like notice that I'm like actually like paying attention to things people are saying more. I think people are noticing.
Yeah.
So it's good to see little things. So yeah.
All right. Well, hang in there. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Well, we got a hand here. One sick chick. One sin chick. I'm sorry. Yeah, I need my glasses. Hello? Hey,
Hi.
oh,
Hi,
look, it's a real person. Yay. Wait, I recognize you. Did you share last week? No, maybe?
I did, yes.
Okay. Yeah. How was your week?
Awesome. Actually, I got my business website running and built it all myself and got it up and going, and then linked social media to it and everything. So it's been a pretty productive week for me, and I'm really, really excited for the future and what's to come. And 35 days sober now too. So that's been feeling really, really, really rad.
What town? What part of town are you in?
I'm in Northern Nevada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I'm just curious. I like to know where people are at.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Northern Nevada, 24-hour city where you get prostitutes and gambling and alcohol all at once.
Yay.
Yeah. I love it here though. It's actually fantastic. But yeah, no, everything's been great. Just like Fo was actually saying, with hitting 30 days, I didn't even realize I hit 30 days, which was insane. It just like went right over my head because I haven't had any feelings of wanting to drink, even when I'm stressed out. Because one of my triggers is being stressed out and upset or anxiety. I'll go and drink. And I've been feeling all three of those things, not as often, but when they do come. And my first inclination wasn't, let's go get a 6-pack of Blue Moon. You know what I mean? It was, what can we do to fix this? Pray, talk to my husband, stuff like that. It was more what a quote unquote normal person would do, I guess.
Is your husband a normal drinker?
My husband is a very level-minded individual. He doesn't abuse anything, actually. He's very he's an amazing person. I'm definitely sure God put him in my life for a reason, for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to share a little bit. Super proud of myself for my business going.
What is your business?
And
What kind of business?
I'm a dog groomer.
Oh, cool. I ran into an ex-girlfriend from like 17 years ago who we met in AA like that long ago. And that's what she's doing now. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's a stressful business.
She works so hard.
I work with dogs. It's hard.
Yeah, like all like for 10 hours straight or something. Yeah, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard on your body. It's hard on your mental state. That's why a lot of groomers are usually drinkers, because you get out of work and you're hurting. You just want to go relax and get faded or something.
She says her sciatic is fucked up from it. Her back, like the sciatic nerve or something. Like from standing all day.
Yeah, your knees, your back, your arms, if you're not doing it right. Yeah. Since I'm going into business for myself, it's so much better because I get to dictate how many dogs I have that day and what type of dogs I have. So when you work in the actual grooming industry, they work you to the bone. Yeah. When you work at like any salons, no shade on them or whatever. This is just personal experience. Yeah. They were wanting me to do 6 to 7 dogs on a daily basis in a 10-hour shift. And that's insane. And some groomers out there can do it, but I mean, there's a reason why a lot of them don't last very long, and they become bitter and miserable people, unfortunately. And the dog that you're catering to feel your energy. So if you're coming into, because I used to go into work hungover, because I was stressed out from the night before, so I decided to drink. So I would go to work hungover. Don't ever recommend that. You're
of course
working
not.
With sharp scissors, you're working with clippers and live animals and stuff, and they feel your energy. They feel you when you're not 100% okay, and things get, it gets bad. So that's definitely another thing that helped me get to my sober point now, and realizing that's enough is enough. I have animals in my care and everything, and I need to do better for them, plus myself, obviously, but definitely do better for them too.
You have your own clientele?
I just want to. I'm sorry?
You have your own clientele? Or are you trying to get your own clientele?
Right now, I have a few clients, but I'm accepting new clients right now, Got to do all that promoting and marketing.
Yeah,
I'm doing everything myself.
Yeah, I went on my own, and I do my own thing now. I used to work for somebody, and I mean, it's kind of nice when you can call the shots, right? But then you're completely responsible too for everything. But I still prefer this, and you make more money, and you could charge more if you get a good reputation. A lot of people will just pay quite a bit more because they like you. So.
Oh yeah. That's the one thing about clients with in the grooming industry, they're loyal. So if they like what you do, they like you and everything, they'll stay coming to you for as long as their dog is alive. And that's one thing that's really awesome, because I don't just have grooming experience. I've been working in the animal industry now for almost a decade. So I have dog psychology and behavioral background and everything, so I can help people with any issues that they're having with their animals and whatnot. So it's been something that's just been a blessing in disguise, and just being sober for this amount of time that I have has been making things more clear. It's provided clarity, it's provided me focus, it's provided me, self-worth. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, you do feel good about yourself, right? Staying sober and not,
Yeah, you're not hurting the next day. Yeah. I'm 35, so whenever I would drink and I would have my benders, I'm out for 2 days. My body couldn't deal with it anymore. I started drinking at 13, so it was very hard on me, you know. And to everybody out there, you can do it. Just stay on track, you know. Like he says, go to meetings if you need to go to meetings and everything. You're very big on meetings, that's awesome.
Well,
I don't
I'm
do
just
meetings.
telling you, like, just watch, okay? Listen to me right now and just watch. Okay, maybe, now I'm not trying to talk down anybody, but let's just see how long you stay sober, whoever, without it. Because the success rate, it's very low. Even if you go to meetings or go to rehab, it's really tricky. It's a mind power disease, and it will, maybe you'll get 6 months or something, but it will work on you. That's why I just, you know, it works. AA works. I know that.
And I agree with you 100%. You know, everybody, like you said, it's a new age and everything. So something like this is what's been helping me, because I can come every Friday and talk to everybody. And then at any time of the day, I can come onto Discord and talk to somebody that's, you know, in one of the lounges and everything, which has been awesome. Plus the support I have out here as well, because I am blessed. I have a very supportive group around me. And the ones that are still trying to figure it out, I just keep my boundaries from them, because, you know, I am fresh into sobriety. So I don't want to be triggered or anything like that to go into anything. And yeah, I think what you say is important too, is to have that meeting, knowing the meetings around you, knowing the AAs around you. So if you do get triggered like that by being around, you know, so mine is family. My family triggers me. One of my best friends too. You know, so to be able to get out of there and go somewhere safe where you can talk to somebody and figure it out. But
They say
for everybody that's thinking that, yeah, for sure.
it says in the literature that alcoholism is a family disease. So there's a lot of like intermeshed weirdo-ness over all the years, and yeah, they all trigger each other, and they like the cycles. They want you to be who you are. They don't really want you to change. So even if someone's doing something good for themselves and getting sober and changing, the family, not even consciously, will trigger you, push your buttons and stuff. So sometimes it's just good to stay away from them if you can until you get solid.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, my dad has been sober now for, I believe, 15 years.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, my dad's doing great, but the reason why is because he's on medication. So if he drinks, he has that fear that he will die. So he got pretty much scared into sobriety. But yeah, my mother is an alcoholic, full-blown alcoholic. I just recently found out she needs to drink in the mornings to be able to just function for her day at work. And then my two brothers I have are meth addicts. I think my little brother right now is doing better. Are we on TikTok?
No, we're not doing that anymore because it's too hard to not say certain things. You know, it's too hard to manage.
Sorry, I should have checked.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, I live around addicts.
Yeah.
My dad's the only one that isn't, and me and him hang out a lot more. Our relationship has become much closer, and I thank Jesus every day for that, because me and him never really saw eye to eye when I was growing up. But again, I started doing stuff when I was 13, so
yeah,
I was an
lovely.
ass.
That's lovely. The relationship, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's been great. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. You know, God bless to everybody, and thank you for letting me speak.
All right, thank you. Have a good weekend.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Well, Blue, what do we do? Wyatt, why are you so quiet? We got about 15 minutes.
Close it out with the reading from
Reading.
that.
From Emmett Fox?
Yeah.
Okay, but someone's gonna have to read because I left my glasses
Blue,
conveniently in the
smell
car.
good? Blue, read.
Yeah?
Please, I want to have a nighttime story.
A nighttime story?
That's a good nighttime story. Blue, read it for him. What? So I'm reading a bedtime story for everybody now? Yeah. All right. It's Jesus. I'll read a bedtime story for everybody.
Okay.
All right, tell me what I'm reading.
Well, I don't know. Let's see here. Here's a beatitude. How about this one? And then, yeah, right there.
What is this book?
This is Emmett
yeah.
Fox.
Emmett Fox.
This, so a little history here.
here?
Bill and Bob, who wrote the big book and started AA, what?
Do I start here or
Yeah.
top of the page?
Just right there. They used this book and they went to this guy's seminars along with the Oxford group and a Bible, is what aided Bill Wilson in writing the steps and creating AA.
Cool. So they like kind of put the steps along with the words that Jesus said.
Well, it's out of the Bible, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's
All
where
right.
it came from.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. This is one of those wonderful gnomic sayings in which the Bible is so rich. It is nothing less than the summing up of a few words of the whole philosophy of religion. As usual, in the scriptures, the words are used in a technical sense and cover a far wider meaning than we attach to them in everyday life. Let us begin by considering what the promise in this beatitude is. It is nothing less than to see God. Now we know, of course, that God has no corporal form, and therefore there is no question of seeing him in the ordinary physical sense in which one might see a human being or an object. If one could see God in this way, he would have to be limited, and therefore not God. To see, in the sense referred to here, signifies spiritual perception, and spiritual perception means that just a capacity to apprehend the true nature of being, which we all so sadly lack. We live in God's world, but we do not in the least know it as it is. Heaven lies all about us. It is not a distant locality afar off in the skies, but all around us now. But because we are lacking in spiritual perception, we are unable to recognize it. That is to say, we are unable to experience it, and therefore, so far as we are concerned, we may be said to be shut out of heaven. We do contact a very tiny fragment of it, and that tiny fragment we call the universe. But even that little bit we see, for the most part, all Ari, A-W-R-Y, all Ari. Heaven is the religious name for the presence of God. Arai is the religious name for the presence of God, and heaven is infinite. But for our mental habit leads us to mold our experience into 3 dimensions. Only heaven is eternity, but what we know here, we only know serially in the sequence called time, which never permits of our comprehending an experience in its entirety. God is divine, mind, and in that mind, there are no limitations or restrictions at all. Yet we see everything distributed in what is called space, or spaced out, an artificial restriction which continuously inhibits the constant regrouping of our experience that is required by our creative thought. Heaven is the realm of the spirit, substance without age or discord. Pardon the pun, discord. Or decay, a realm of eternal good, and yet, to our disoriented vision, everything is aging, decaying, wearing out, getting born only to die, blossoming only to fade. We are very much in the position of a colorblind man. Wow. that one just like put the thought in my mind that
I gotta read this again.
the forbidden fruit, right? And there was the serpent, which was the devil, which was temptation to do so and eat of the forbidden fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if there was no snake? It was just an evil thought in our minds to do something that God said not to.
Mm-hmm.
And the snake was really, the male's private part, and fornicate and recreate itself in a pleasurable but sinful way. And we are the fruits, and we are an inverted tree that was forbidden. And we age over time, turning into human prunes and wrinkling.
I'm turning into a prune. It's really sad.
Yeah, I'll be there one day, bro.
Yeah.
But we are fruits, bro. That's what it put in my head when I read that.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I gotta start reading it again.
We are
Even just a
very
paragraph.
much in the position of a colorblind man, or in a beautiful flower garden. All around him are glorious colors, but he is quite unaware of them, and sees only blacks, whites, and grays. If we suppose him to be also devoid of the sense of smell, we shall see that a very small part of the glory of the garden exists for him, yet it is all there. If he could but sense it, this illumination in us, known to the theology as fall of man, and it arises from our using our free will, I'm guessing?
Probably.
Will, in opposition to the will of God. What the fuck?
Why do we do it?
Basically what I just said. Using our free will, opposing to the will of God. Bruh.
Well, hey, let's stop there because that's
yeah.
a lot. That's a lot to
That's
digest.
a fucking brain bomb. Let's chill.
Thank you. You're a good reader. Very calm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna have to pick that up again. So if nobody wants to share, I got time for one more. If somebody does want to share, otherwise I gotta go because I gotta work early and I gotta work early and I gotta do some other things.
And he's gotta lay down tonight next to an energy vampire, so maybe we
won't. Oh no, she's somewhere else in the house, and so yeah, there's a barrier between us. She can't get me.
You have crucifixes all on the walls around your door.
I should. I think I will, but she's very into Jesus. That's the thing. She gets all Jesus on you, but
listen, nobody knows the word of God better than the devil.
That's right. I'm gonna tell her that. That's a good. Well, I should get you two together. Oof.
No, you shouldn't. Because
okay. How old are you?
Fucking hitchhiking around. I'm 24.
Okay. Anybody want to share on Discord? Nothing? Nada? I think the reading put him to sleep.
Fox Machina says, I'm a nectarine.
Oh, here we go.
Speak for yourself, Blue.
Oh, nectarine. That sounds good. Let's see. Emmett said,
I'm a banana.
Emmett? Hello? I can now. A little bit.
There you're. Let me see. I might be able to turn this volume up a little.
Half hour ago.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
You woke up?
Yeah, I wanted to take a nap so I could be on here this evening.
Oh.
Because I'm on the east side, so it runs like really late, so fuck my sleep.
Oh, okay. What time is it where you're at?
We're going on 3 o'clock soon.
Oh wow. That's
I just to keep on the topic of what we just read, and sometimes that stuff can be difficult to, like you said, absorb or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That whole "we're all blind" thing, it kind of resonated. Just had an irony that today I went to the eye doctors, and my eyes are trash. Like we got to do more work and check them out more. But I'm getting some new glasses, so that should help. But
I think that my eyes have gotten so bad because of my alcoholism.
You think the alcohol's messed them up?
Over this period of time that I've like abused, I think that might be part of why my eyes are so bad. And just that whole, just the spiritual, like those stories that relate to like, you know, going downhill, turning into a broom, with our abuse. And,
but you know, one of his miracles was restoring eyes, right?
What was that?
You know, one of his miracles was restoring eyes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Maybe you could pray tonight in private and have faith that he is hearing and will provide.
Maybe you should pray for him.
I will, but you know, not in a public level. Let the left hand not know what the right is doing.
All right, just remember his name. It's Emmett.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it too.
I'm sure Jesus knows who Emmett's full name is too. Nice.
But today's been I've had like it's been the easiest day in a long time to training.
Wow, that's great.
I think the medicine's working. I think it's like the cravings aren't there.
What kind of medicine is it?
Naltrexone.
Yeah, I've heard things about like that one medication. It's an antidepressant, but it also works at getting rid of smoking cessation.
Yeah, smoking's the medicine. Yeah, against the vaping.
Yeah.
So you're taking that medication, but that doesn't treat the mind power disease, but it treats the physical craving.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I can still co-manage my life, you know, and not be in in-house rehab or anything. I can keep rolling forward.
Science may one day accomplish this.
And all my other meetings, and it's just making me. It's like the snowball effect, and the energy's coming back, like the good energy, you know, not the anticipation, anxious energy that we all live with.
How long have you been sober now?
What was that?
How long have you been sober?
I am currently 14 hours.
Oh.
I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, it's more of a morning thing.
Oh.
Like I don't get and waking up and just worrying about the day. Kind of like what one sin chick was talking about, how her mother has to like
drink in the morning,
and needs it to get rolling. That's kind of what I've been dealing with for a while. But today was good. And hopefully tomorrow will be better. And just keep stretching this out, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of keep on topic a little bit with her readings. And the blind part was like, let's set the little side and talk about that. But I hope everyone is well.
Oh. Well, shoot, man, you got some drugs there that take the craving away. And how long have you been taking those pills?
I wanted to start them safely, so I think tonight is my 5th night.
Okay.
6th night? I'm not sure. Because I first started it in the day, but it knocks you out. Well, I guess it's a side effect. It made me super tired, so I was like, I can't take it during the day. So I kind of waited.
Yeah, I think when I went to the psych ward, they put me on that. It like makes you really drowsy. But then the next day you're like not craving whatever the fuck you were doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That's exactly what I'm working towards.
All right, Emmett. Well, yeah, thanks for checking in. It's time for me to check out, actually, and I hope everybody has a good weekend. And God bless.
You put that so professional. All right. Well, everybody.
But I don't know if you guys keep going or how this.
Well, here's what will happen. If you guys still want to talk to each other, we're just gonna have you move over to the lounge in the Discord server. You can find it down below. It's called the lounge in the voice channel section. And you guys can talk to each other. And it's been a good meeting.
Yeah, thanks everybody for sharing.
Thanks, Billy.
Thank you, Wyatt.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to Monday, right?
Monday. Oh yeah, let's do it. We'll be at Three Amigos. That'll be cool. I gotta use the restroom. Ah, supposed to get a check